excited for this video today because it's all about breaking rules, and we love breaking rules. So these are not necessarily written rules. These are a little bit more like self-imposed rules that we see a lot of women kind of thinking that they have to follow, that they can't do these things. So we're going to share with you what they are and why you need to break them right now. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kelly. This is my best friend Christina, and we are so happy to have you here.
Yes, and hit that thumbs up button if this is the kind of video that you like. And if you haven't already, also click that subscribe button. We come out with 2 videos every week on Sunday and Thursday, and would love to have you join us.
We have heard a lot of women in our comment section talk about this self-imposed rule, which is if you have a short torso, you can't wear high-waisted jeans. And we're here to tell you that is absolutely false. So I am someone with a very short torso, and I can tell you that high-waisted jeans are my absolute favorite. You absolutely can wear a high-waisted jean. It really is just about finding the right rise. So high-waisted can be everything from about 9 inches all the way up to like 13 inches high. So if you have a short torso, yes, those really high 13-inch rises are probably going to be too much for you. You don't want to walk around looking like Pee Wee Herman back in the day. However, just having a rise that is slightly higher, it really can help define that smaller part of the waist, creating longer legs and just making you look slimmer overall. And once you try it, I promise you're going to love it. So trust us, you want to break that rule. If you have a short torso, try out those high-rise jeans.
Absolutely. And I kind of remember in the very beginning, Kelly was like, oh, these high rises are in. I'm not sure how they're going to work. But we both for sure agree that when I look at her body and now she's wearing the high-rise jeans, her legs just look a mile long. So she looks even slimmer and thinner. And for sure, it's definitely one that you should not be shying away from if you have a short torso. The next rule that we think that you should break is if you are someone who has broad shoulders, shying away from puff sleeves. So right now, puff sleeves are the big trend, and you might feel like, oh, you know, I really don't want to draw attention to my shoulders. They're already broad enough as it is. However, if you have just a slight puff sleeve, it really can be super beautiful and delicate looking. It can also really help to define that waistline by having almost like an inverted triangle where you have broader shoulders and you're bringing them into that waistline. So it's definitely something very pretty. You may still opt to stay away from some ruffles and extra like exaggerated puff sleeves, but those slight puff sleeves will make you look on trend and also be very flattering on the body.
Yeah, this is another one that I feel like applies to me. I definitely have more of an upside down triangle type of shape, so I have a little bit broader shoulders. Definitely was a little afraid of this puff sleeve trend. Really think it is perfect for women with more of like an hourglass shape. However, I gave it a try and I found that a little bit of puff sleeve detail can really be flattering, and it lets me enjoy this trend without looking like a linebacker. So definitely if you have broader shoulders, look for something that is a very, very minimal puff sleeve, because this is a huge trend. You're gonna see it everywhere, and why should we have to miss out on a trend what can really be so feminine and so beautiful? Okay, why do I feel like every one of these rules somehow applies to me? So this one is about petite women cannot wear cropped jeans. False again. I'm petite, I'm only 5'3", and I love my cropped jeans. However, cropped jeans are not the same thing as capris. So a capri is something that would hit you right around that mid-calf area, and I can assure you that you will not find myself or Christina wearing those because they really do cut off the leg, they really shorten you, create a more of a stocky look to the body, and that's not flattering. However, having a cropped jean that is cropped just above that ankle bone or right around that area of your ankle can be really flattering. It can also help to really show off a great pair of shoes, and if you add a little block heel or a high heel sandal or something like that, can be very flattering and very pretty. Just having that little sliver of skin, even with an ankle booty, also looks great. So it really is about where the crop is, and you're gonna experiment with that to get the one that's perfect for you. But I love cropped. I know Christina loves cropped. Cropped can really work for everyone.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm 5'5", but when we kind of measured our inseams, because we thought we were the same inseam, but my legs, my inseam is actually a little bit shorter than Kelly's. I'm telling you, like the world is just not fair. So definitely I did have some hesitation with crop jeans, but it's so true. Like I found that right above that ankle bone, right in that like little inch area is where I like to have my crop jeans. And for myself, I do always wear them with the heel. It's very, like I can't even think of one time where I'm really wearing a crop jean where I don't have some sort of heel, just to at least add a little bit of height. So when you kind of find the different aspects that make you feel comfortable and beautiful with wearing crop jeans, you definitely will not shy away from them. If you are someone that has a larger chest, we would recommend not wearing an overly baggy type of top, whether that be a sweater, a t-shirt, or even like a hoodie. So I am a 34 triple D. I definitely have a larger chest area. And when I wear these looser, flowier tops, it definitely causes me to look like I actually am heavier than what I really am. Instead, I will choose tops that have just a little bit of a slight definition to them. So they really skim my torso, helping to define the difference between my chest area and my tummy area. And what it will do for you is actually really make you look like you have lost a ton of weight. So I love peplum tops. I love wrap style tops. I really like the ones that just slightly hug the body, but aren't really like causing too much tightness or anything that's like too body conscious up on top, but just lightly skims that body.
Yeah, and this is the first rule that doesn't apply to me because I don't have a larger chest. However, I definitely agree. I have seen this with friends, and I have seen people wearing those very like oversized blouses and t-shirts because they have a larger chest and maybe they've struggled with what to wear on top. And then when I have seen them put on things that are a little bit more structured and fitted and really separate the chest from the waistline, it looks like they have lost so much weight. So you really want to embrace your beautiful curves and wear things that are going to flatter rather than hide them. So one of the rules that we have heard time and time again is that women over 40 cannot wear short dresses and skirts. That is absolutely not true. And you know what? If you're like me and your lower half of your body happens to be your favorite part, then you absolutely should embrace shorter dresses and skirts. Why would you want to cover that up? However, there is an appropriate way to do it. So I think that you can absolutely wear those shorter dresses and skirts by just making sure that your upper body is a little bit more covered up. So that means maybe adding a blazer or a jacket, maybe having something with some sleeves, or not having anything that is too revealing up top. By balancing out the upper body being a little bit more covered, you're able to show a little bit more leg and still keep it age appropriate and classy and beautiful. So definitely do not avoid wearing things that are a little bit shorter as long as they're classy.
Yeah, and one of the things that I do for myself, since my body is a little bit curvier, is a trick that I have is that I actually make sure that the lower body isn't too tight as well, because I definitely feel like if it's a little bit tighter on bottom and it's also shorter, it just starts to look a little inappropriate. However, just with a little bit of a looser fit, once again, kind of just skimming my lower body, even if it is shorter, I definitely still think it's very classy and stylish looking.
Well, we hope you enjoyed these rules and how to break them. So start getting out there and breaking rules now. And if you have any other rules that we forgot to mention, make sure you write them in that description box below because we would love to hear from you. And until next time, bye!